And yeah, I'll also say this, man. He's definitely a better man than me because if I win that money, yeah, I'm gonna just fade away in the sunset. Hey, I'll pay for therapy, on how to deal with PTSD, how to deal with like some survivor's remorse, all that type of stuff. But ain't no way in hell you get me to go back in them games, man. I'll leave it at that. So let me know if you checked it out. What you thought about this? Love it or hate it. That's my opinion. Hey, what's going on, folks? Another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything, and I'm talking about Squid Game Season 2. I just finished it over the weekend, and let me just get into it, man. After it first came out, of course, Squid Game 1 was a huge hit, and Season 2 did not disappoint. It really, yeah, sometimes you worry about the sophomore curse with certain things, whether it's a sequel to a movie or a second season to such a successful show. But I really feel like season 2 is actually just as good as season 1. For those who aren't familiar with it, just to give you like an overall plot of what season 2 is about, we're back with Gi-hun, or as we all know him as Player 456. Focuses on his life after winning the his Squid Game, and then not only that, it actually shows what I'm gonna call it. I feel like shows like his obsession with trying to, you know, take down this actual organization. He actually I feel like he has like this survival's remorse type of guilt going on with him. Because he befriended so many people in Squid Game that he is obsessed with trying to take this thing down. And actually ends up, talking his way back into revisiting the actual Squid Games. And so he's in there again, going through the same, well, not the same thing, but he's in there again with more experience and actually trying to, give advice on how to beat some of these games. And as you could take it, I don't think there's a spoiler alert, but some of the games are completely different than what he's familiar with, so but still with that experience that still would help you in some form or fashion. And even with that said, just like season 1, he definitely befriends a good number of people in there, and even sees a familiar face. And also, once again, I'm trying my best not to spoil it. We actually see a person who I thought was dead from season 1 actually return and actually has that same agenda as Player 456, and I'll just leave it at that. I really feel like this was a great time. Even the way it ended, I'm glad that we are going to get a third and what appears to be the final season. I really can't wait to see how things play out and to see if he's even going to be successful with his objective. Because right now, man, it's kind of tight, kind of tough, kind of tight. Don't know what to make of it. This is going to be a very short review because, once again, I don't want to spoil anything. But this was well done. The writer and director, in my opinion, is 2 for 2 with these Squid Game series, with these Squid Game seasons, and I'm really looking forward to see what he brings for season 3. And yeah, man, I highly suggest anyone to go check it out. And yeah, I'll also say this, man. He's definitely a better man than me because if I win that money, yeah, I'm gonna just fade away in the sunset. Hey, I'll pay for therapy, on how to deal with PTSD, how to deal with like some survivor's remorse, all that type of stuff. But ain't no way in hell you get me to go back in them games, man. I'll leave it at that. So let me know if you checked it out. What you thought about this? Love it or hate it. That's my opinion.